Grand Seiko has a lot of references in their catalog, and often we see Grand Seiko take one of their established dial patterns and introduce it in a variety of hues. Now, I'm not throwing any shade here. It makes sense to offer these handsome textures in a variety of hues, and each new texture takes time to intricately develop. This is why when a new texture comes along, it is an exciting moment for Grand Seiko fans, and that is exactly what we have here. The new Grand Seiko SLGH021 Genbi Valley Limited Edition introduces a light green dial with a brand-spanking-new dial pattern. The SLGH021 is the first ever Evolution 9 case to be crafted in Grand Seiko's ever-brilliant steel, an alloy that is rated to be 1.7 times more corrosion resistant than your standard stainless steel on the Pren scale. It also has a brighter and longer lasting luster. Side by side, you will find that the hairline brush surfaces of Grand Seiko's ever-brilliant steel will appear whiter and brighter than their standard steel models, and this enhances Grand Seiko's core aesthetic play with light and shadow. While in a new alloy, the Evolution 9 case remains identical in dimension and spec to prior models like the high-beat white birch, 40mm in diameter, 11.7mm thick, and 47mm lug to lug, with a screw-down crown secured 100-meter depth rating. Okay, the new pattern emulates the rocks that frame the Iwate River flowing through the Genbi Valley in the Iwate Prefecture, where Grand Seiko Studio Shizukuishi, the home of all things Grand Seiko Nanius Mechanical, is located. With its sunburst finish and microscopically three-dimensional depth and texture, as the quadrants of the dial darken and brighten, the light play is akin to staring through the waters of a river as the sunlight pierces through. It's really quite majestic in the metal. The light green color we have here is not necessarily new to the Grand Seiko catalog. For example, the also Genbi Valley inspired SBGW273 also has a light green dial. But texture changes light play, and therefore this feels like a fresh and subtly different expression of the hue. Back to the dial. Here the GS medallion is gold toned and the central seconds hand is heated blue, but other than that, the dial continues the format of its predecessors, with the sportier and broader Evolution 9 hand and applied indices set that are polished to go dark against the brighter backdrop, a black on white 3 o'clock position date window, and a sloped outer minute scale that affords less interruption to the dial's pattern. There's no novelty in terms of the bracelet besides the fact it is also executed in ever-brilliant steel for the first time. The untapered pseudo 5-link bracelet once again fully brushed on its front-facing facets and secured to the wrist with the familiar folding clasp. Inside exhibited is Grand Seiko's marquee in-house 9SA5 high-beat automatic caliber, which features a dual impulse escapement of Grand Seiko's own design, 80 hours of power reserve, Grand Seiko's first ever overcoil hairspring, again of their own design, and wonderfully decorated surfaces, striped and diamond beveled, that emulate the shape of the rivers in Shizukuishi. Ultimately, if you're a fan of previous Studio Shizukuishi Evolution 9 creations, then I suspect you will find the SLGH021 a welcome addition that, like other limited editions, you probably wish was a regular production model. I mean, the pattern is handsome, the color attractive. Like I said, the only complaints I could foresee here are completely subjective elements like the style of the handset or lack of mixed finishing to the bracelet, which are both Evolution 9 signatures, for better or worse depending on your preferences. Understandably, the first ever brilliant steel, Evolution 9, is a limited edition, but I hope they expand the usage of the material more regularly down the line. The Grand Seiko SLGH021 Genbi Valley is limited to 1,000 pieces worldwide and will be available beginning in June 2024 for a price of £9,750 British pounds, including VAT. And it will be available strictly from Grand Seiko boutiques, salons, and master shops. What I want to know from you guys in the comments is, 1, what do you think of this watch? And 2, because the novelty here really is a new dial pattern, I want to know from you guys, what is your favorite Grand Seiko dial pattern of all time? Now, I know the Snowflake pattern or the Birch pattern are the two flagships, but I suspect you as Grand Seiko nuts are going to probably nominate some deep cuts within the catalog. So, we would love for you guys to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.